Hawkman #5, Robert Venditti writing, and Brian Hitch on the art. You and Connor read this, but Connor's not here, which means you are on your own. Hawkman 5.
Yeah, so we get, this is the Science-y issue, and we get Ray Palmer buddying up with Carter, and he's trying to figure out why he's doing all these jumps. Like, it's not making any sense. Why would he jump to the microverse? You know? And Ray comes up with the theory that these jumps, you know, time is this weird creature where it's not linear. So the fact that he's jumping to these different times, Hawkman doesn't have a chronological order. He's kind of scattered all over. So the fact he's leaving himself clues might be him from the future, because he knows what he needs to fight these gigantic hawk beasts that are showing up.
Okay, so this is very Doctor Who. I'm just going to say that right now. This is very Doctor Who, this plot.
From what I understand, and so they end up in this section of the microverse where just his presence, a lot like in the other jumps, it sets off this living planet that's almost like Mazga, that name, almost like Mogo, where he was this living planet, where he was he's kind of like a zombie, where he's not quite dead, but he's not alive, but he can still react. So as soon as they get there, Mazga attacks, and he creates like these Groot-looking tree creatures to attack them, and to get out of it, Ray's like, oh, well, I have some tricks up my sleeve. And he ends up going into, like, Giant Man mode. So he can not just shrink, he can also grow. And he starts to fight Mazga alongside Carter. So, nice little buddy issue. It gets super science-y with this, about him. Like, even on Earth, like, just because he died in Europe, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to reincarnate there. That might have some bearing with him reincarnating in Japan or over, you know, on Krypton. Like, who knows what's going on there? So that's now the central mystery is why this is happening to him, why the nth metal has this reaction with him, and why him and not anybody else. But I like the combination of Ray and Carter. It's a fun pairing. You know, they're up there with like Ollie and Hal as a buddy duo. So yeah, you have the scientist and the meathead. Like, it goes together well.
How is Hitchy's art still doing it for you?
Yeah, it's still, you know, I don't want to call it replacement level, because in baseball you have the stat called wins above replacement, and that's like how worthy the player is over like just the average Joe at that same position. And I feel like Hitch is kind of sometimes that average Joe level where it's good, but he's not gonna like win you any extra games. But his Hawkman looks good. The Atom, Ray Palmer looks pretty good. So, you know, nothing too bad. Like, I don't have any nitpicks. I wish Connor was here, because Connor nitpicks the art more than I do, so I'm sure he'd find something. But yeah, it's serviceable. So this is a 7.5, another solid issue. Nothing great, like, compared to the last couple where we've gotten some, like, cool, timey-wimey stuff with him fighting different versions of himself. This was just basically getting to the nitty-gritty.